wait until all my eggs are pretty much gone, and then I'll think about, getting a husband when I'm at the end of my fertile years. It's not that you can't get pregnant like in your later 30s or even your early 40s, but it gets harder and harder. You have higher risk of complications, and if you have your first one when you're 35, you might have one more in most cases, and that's it. And that's the main reason that we only have 1.6 births per woman in this country, and in most developed countries around the whole world now. Because women are waiting. The average age that a woman gets married now in the U.S., I think, is 31. It used to be 22. But like the average first age of birth is like 29, and it used to be like 23. So,
I have a quick question. Why do you think women are waiting?
Because they're told that they have to have their own money, you gotta have your own career, your own money, and then you look for the guy. And what happens is, some of you guys here say that you're virgins, and that's awesome. If you're virgins, that's great. I approve. But most women do not. Most women go to college and they run through a whole ton of guys, right? By the time they hit 30, let's say you only sleep with 2 guys a year on average. Let's say you lose your virginity at 18. Pretty late for most women, but let's just say 18, and you go till you're 30. That's 12 years. If you only have an average of 2 bodies a year, you're up to 24 guys by the time you're 30, and you're in your 30s. And now you're going to look for a husband? It's just backwards advice. So I always say, have your family first. Put your family first, because you only have a limited amount of time to do that. Then you might be like me and you're 44 and all your kids are grown. You've already done all of that. And now you can be doing other things. You've got a lot of years left. I have hopefully 30 more years to do other things. I got to have my family. So.
You cannot bring a child and start a family if you have no safety net, if you have no job, no career or anything, and you're just going to selfishly bring in a child into this world to suffer because you have no safety net and you have no money, and now you have to provide.
Possible scenario, though.
But that happens very often.
Yes,
I'm surprised.
Wait a second, real quick, Chair 5, were you going to say the same thing? If you have the same objection?
No, I was going to say, you're saying that how people, women wait. I actually think that because of this generation, I think women have a mindset where they choose not to have children until they meet the right guy. It's not like, me, I want children, but, who freaking knows where I'm going to be at, or mindset-wise, when I get married. I want to get married, but you don't know what's going to happen. So personally, I don't want children ever. Something is a very permanent decision, and it takes a lot of responsibility. And if you're 20 and you are not going to college, you are not doing a job, and the only thing in your head is I need a family, I need to take
For all of human history, people did the way I'm recommending. Everyone had their children at 18, 19, 20, 22 years old. Everyone got married young. It worked for thousands and thousands of years, and now it doesn't. But that doesn't work. Yeah, I know. We were able to raise kids for all of human history until, again, 40 or 50 years ago. What changed? What changed in the 70s that made it so that you need
pricing, everything's more expensive now.
wrong? It's not that. We've had much higher periods of inflation. I'm on my weekend. That's my student that happens. My field of research. I can tell you that.
I from my own experiences on top of what you're gonna say. Literally, my mom is almost 70 years old. And 12 children. Yeah, 12 children. Same mom, same dad, and she has 12 of them. And on her own, she would not have been able to do it. Why? Because she's a lot older, and she did believe, oh yes, I need to get married, I can do this, I can do everything. But yes, we did struggle, and she tells us that she preferred that she never had children simply because she made our life, our entire lives were shit. Like, our entire life was really shit.
Hold on. You cheaper.
Like, no, that she said
Not have you.
all of us because like the life that she gave us, because the life that she gave us was so bad. Like she couldn't give us like a good life. No, she had my good dad. My dad. Yes, and they worked, and even though like I was born self-employed, still struggling with the income with the economy that we're living now. So for me to say like my mom literally like it feels.
If your mother said that, then fuck her.
For us than she really wanted to, with 2 incomes. So,
Parents know they can't. That's not what she said. She said that it takes to take care of the children they have. If you know that you financially with 2 people who are not strong enough, why would you have 12 children?
no, that's not what I'm saying. Like, they were, but they weren't. I'm telling you, when time went on, when my mom got more children, the economy worsened, where things became more sensible. Rent came up. Mind you, my oldest that's my older brother. My brother lived 45 years old. You don't have children.
That's not near 70. You understand?
She literally, she doesn't think we should be you need to be prepared to and she's calling us brainwashed.
You are brainwashed. Fucking stupid.
I'm not putting you down for being a brainwash. She go to college and this is a purposeful thing that they did with a top-down I'm trying to go into that now. But all throughout history, people have been born. Poverty is a reality.
I'll be back.
The only people are by the way, the only people who are still in are the poorest people in the world.
25 long slides of laser sighting.
Richer people are the ones that poor are still if we did the government pushed a depression in wages. So men's wages have completely stagnated, and now you really have a hard time having a family of that's not the way it's supposed to be. It's never like that. That is the premise of the economy. They could get married. Maintain their chastity. So only men have a chance to women don't. And what you're saying, only men can go to college and women can't.
Well, go to college if you want,
Fuck you, asshole.
but fuck you.
Fuck you.
I know you're all going to say we don't care. If I don't want babies. I don't want a family. I don't care about that. I did a big rant on the last time I was on about why collapsing birth rates are going to force us back into the dark ages if we're not careful. We are on the edge of population collapse. And you're going to be offended, and that's okay. I understand the reaction. But none of you have a degree in anything that's worth a shit. You have degrees in stuff like theater, communications. Women get degrees in stuff like psychology, interior design, HR management, all this kind of nonsense. Okay? The men are the ones that do all the really important essential functions in the world. They build all the infrastructure, they do all the engineering. Men still occupy all the dirty, dangerous, and difficult jobs. Most women have jobs that are cushy and could be done by men easily and used to be done by men who were like entry level in the workforce or other